Li 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 la 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 plop 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 plop. Pip. Got the wrong. We got the wrong thing. Teleport to Mondstadt. Lila lil lila li 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 la 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 la. Let's check our expedition. And of course, we're gonna proceed to our story quest as well. So that we'll have a progress. We're making progress. Donate. Liue. Kuching. Tarzan. And Lisa? I think that is Lisa, right? And we're done with that. Of course, we're gonna proceed to our main quest for now. For today, let's have a story time. Story time. I know who I want to take me home. Let's try to. I think we can claim it, but we already reached it out. So let's finish this Kazuha. It's Acer Palmatum. Acer Palmatum. I think this is it. Let's navigate and proceed to Byaku Plain. Let's share it, guys, and share it, guys.
The wind rises.
Here we go. Oh, they already respawned. Okay.
Your lucky day.
Get them!
Boom. Behold.
Losing attack. Oh, you reached me. Caught off guard.
No.
Dare to mess with me?
Yeah, boy. Nabutan ba?
The wind rises. Very.
At least you're down. Of course, let's proceed and
Too
meet
slow.
Kazuha. Here we go, Kazuha.
It's been a while
Introducing.
since we first set foot on Inazuma.
Hey.
So many things have happened since then. Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today?
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Oh, moment pala.
What's up?
Kazuha. Someone's coming. What? Enemy?
What the heck was that for?
Ah, samurai. Okay.
Doesn't want to talk, huh? Alright, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Let's convince you to calm down a little. Is it your basic attack? Watch me. Oops. And activate.
Cry louder.
Let's check the Tarzan effect. 1,000. 1,005.
Get them!
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all? Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait! Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha?
Kaedahara Kazuha.
He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animal vision.
Animal vision.
That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Very good. Now you know. You're wasting your time, but still
What the
you
heck is this
accept.
guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha. Hey, don't be mean. Paimon's smart lots of the time. Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back. Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other? Yeah.
Oh no,
Maybe
it's
a
his
little.
brother? That
But
gun
then
forever?
again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger. Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Okay, let's go. Let's equip our a strange and friendless road started. Here we go. We're going back to Rito. Rito. Pum 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 pum. Pum 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 pum
Swan Fury.
pum pum pum. Is it Kazuha? Really? Cow.
Hey! Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha.
What happened to
If it's because of
Kazuha?
that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did.
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
Oh, I see. Yep, I see that in the battle.
Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved. He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable. Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryo Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Okay, let's proceed to Inazuma City, Inazuma.
Quit following me.
Tenryo Commission. Oh no, is that Kazuha? Oh no, a battle, I guess. Oops, it's
Oh.
early in the morning.
It's you. Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful.
Proxy clan head.
The Almighty
Oh,
Shogun
okay.
has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name.
Kaidahara.
Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed? In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged to this class.
Oh, blacksmith.
But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight, and entered a period of great turmoil. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaedahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaedahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaedahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaedaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City with the Almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaedahara and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaedahara Kazuha in town.
Hello guys,
Well,
good
to
evening.
some, the
So we're
Musa no
playing
Hitotachi
Genshin
is
Impact
something
and
that
we
can
are
never
live
be
on
defeated.
Facebook, YouTube, and
They do not
Twitch.
accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also,
Kaedahara.
eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider.
Okay.
In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
Recount the attacks of the outskirt of
Why
town.
would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No, this puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade
The
testing.
katana!
We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through,
Katana!
so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back! This guy was a serious nutcase.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer.
Consider your offer.
I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked him, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
Aggressor.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town. way.
What? That's 2,000. That's quite far. Wait, what? Did I remove it? No, no. Ah! Hey, Ryuji.
Hey there! We'd like to ask you a quick question. Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaidahara Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaidehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaidehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaidehara's personal information. Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
Millions of mora?
Millions of Mora? What?
Oh, wait, even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehara. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryo Commission had very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryo Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already
That's
been
our light.
combed.
I still find it difficult to believe
Good
that
in-
whoever
in-
attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now. I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaedehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much too humble. Don't worry, I completely understand your concerns. I will try my best to gather whatever leads I can for you. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing at the same time. Their cases are likely connected, but I don't know much in the way of details. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma Smithy.
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation. I'll get moving shortly myself.
Ah, if it isn't Kaedehara Kazuha. What brings you here today?
Huh? You two know each other?
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Let me quickly explain. The Raiden Gokaden was the collective term for the 5 most acclaimed bladesmithing arts in Inazuma. The techniques of blade making were personally bequeathed to the Raiden Gokaden by the almighty Shogun, and over time, further honed and enhanced by the most talented craftsmen. Unfortunately, a series of events led to the gradual decline of many clans in the bladesmithing trade. Today, only the Amenoma clan has kept its art alive.
So sad.
It is a great pity indeed. In the old days, we each had our specialties, and just as iron sharpens iron, so too did we learn much from each other. As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryo Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it, but I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse. And neither of
Sorry.
them came
Thank you,
back.
thank you. I just on my mic. So the story, it is a story quest of Kaidahara Kazuha.
Yes.
Thank you for the comment.
Strange, isn't
I
it?
just checked my mic. It
I
is
wonder what could
muted.
have
So thank you
caused
so
it.
much, Clay. Shout out to
Unfortunately,
Clay.
there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
So we're it's on. Thank you.
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
So it is the
If I
story
had to
of
guess,
Kaidahara
it must
Kazuha,
have been some kind
an
of rare
animal
weapon.
character.
Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute
Thank you.
differences
Once
in
again, thank you
blade
so much.
quality. He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts, particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine. Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible.
Probably
Yuya is not that
he
kind
got
of person.
mind control.
He is humble and kind.
Yeah.
Even
Doesn't
his
matter if
training
you
is
are
done
humble
with the goal
or
of
kind
calming
and
his
kind.
mind.
As
He
long
has
as
never
you are
gotten into
being
a fight before.
manipulated, mind
Is that
control.
so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can
Because
say
of the
for
gift
certain,
he received,
it's
probably.
that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear, with neither farewell
Yep.
nor fair warning. I also cannot know what course of action he
I
might
think
be
it is
capable of
chapter
if
1.
coerced, or otherwise
Story
compelled by
character chapter 1
circumstances unbeknownst
of
to me. Anyway, should you find
Kazuha.
him,
Of
please
Kazuha.
let me know as soon as possible.
Let me check after this
Don't
conversation.
worry. You have our word.
Kaidahara Kazuha. Yep. I think it's just
From
the chapter
sound
1.
of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Nagato household. So let me check first. It's chapter 1. Act 1 pala. It is a strange and friendless road. Acer Palmatum chapter Act 1. It's a story quest of Kaidahara Kazuha. So let's proceed. I guess it's either of the two. Probably gonna fly it around here. Okay, let's fly. 98 meters. Here we go. Luckily, we have a wanderer, but our wanderer is just C0, while our Paruzan is C0 also.
Take it and have fun.
Maybe I'm gonna build Bennett or Xiongli. Let's check if we manage, if we have enough. I don't think I have enough. Intertwine, only 2. 2 plus 1, 3. So 3 intertwine. I don't have any we already have these 3 4-star characters. So we only need Zhongli for our defense to wander, but we are very unlucky yesterday.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right
I
now.
see, I already forget the
My husband
Act 1
has gone
story
missing,
is.
and I'm still trying to
Is there
find him.
an Act 2?
No, you misunderstand us.
It's
We are
just,
here to
it's
help
just my
with the
first time
investigation. We'd like to
doing
ask you
this
some
story
questions about
quest
Mr.
of
Nagato's disappearance,
Kazuha.
if we may.
Ah, I see.
So there are plenty of story
I thought
quests.
the debt collectors
Nice.
had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the
We're still
moment.
trying to find out.
We're still trying to find out as much as we can to
We only
inform our
have
search.
3.
With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about
moment.
your family's current situation?
Wait,
For example,
wait, I didn't see your
I'm struggling to
comment clearly.
understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's
Yep.
a long
I only have
story.
3 wish.
Ever since I've known him,
I'm
he's been an
gonna
avid
grind
collector
for
of all
our
sorts of things.
primo gyms.
He'd always get so
So it's gonna be a
animated when
long
he was
way.
showing them to me.
Already done with Abyss.
I knew nothing about the items myself, but
Probably
seeing
tomorrow
how
we can unlock.
enthusiastic and excited
Or
they
we can
made
grind
him,
for other quests
I
with
was happy to
Primo.
believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things
Things
changed for
changed
the
for the
worse.
worse.
Uh-oh. What happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come
Hello,
first.
Robots Plays.
I've tried talking to him about it
Hello.
so many times,
In our
but he
YouTube.
never listens.
Hello, guys.
On the last day that I saw him, I gave him
Hello,
an
hi.
ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Oh no, they have children.
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink.
Oh no.
After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family? Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament.
Alright.
I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
Oh no.
I see. I understand.
Probably Fatui.
Amin Omayuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price, but my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire.
Oh no.
And he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ame-no Mayuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing? More like completely mystifying.
Mystifying.
Let's try
Mystical.
a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Goodbye, Nagato. Sachiko. Okay, let's proceed. Oh, okay.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery.
Yep.
Do you have any thoughts?
I don't have any thoughts.
Well, Paimon was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and,
Oil?
Nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
An interesting explanation. I was also considering this possibility.
Yep.
Amenoma Yuya is an expert on swords. He could have noticed some problematic details about Mr. Nagato's collectibles. Maybe he recognized a blade as a fake, or a well-known stolen item. Either way, after arguing about it, the two men agreed to hide the truth of
Hello,
this matter.
Mori. Why are you
They thought
sad?
a fire
Sad ko
would
naman
destroy
di muna ako
everything.
maglaro ng
But
Genshin.
then the Tenryo Commission
Bakit ba
began
nangyari, Mori?
investigating and uncovered
Busy
some
na, nasa school
incriminating
na.
details, so they fled
Okay
to
lang
protect
yan.
their
Okay lang yan.
secrets.
Ganyan talaga.
But
At least
it's a
soon.
far-fetched
Mga
theory.
weekend ka na lang maglalaro. Okay
Can't
lang yan.
imagine how they would have been able to reach
Take your
an
time. Take your
agreement.
time.
One fact that I keep coming back to is that Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like
Good
the
evening,
type
good
of
evening.
person
Study
who is
well.
inclined
Thursday
towards
naman ngayon eh. So
initiating
bukas
conflict.
Friday. So Friday pwede
Mr.
na. Friday gabi.
Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive
Kaidehara
to disappear
Kazuha.
after the fire. The
Hindi,
more I
lilipat
ponder
ako
it,
sa
the
Honkai.
more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened there?
Mga last month ata eh. Parang madami yung ads, yung advertisement ng Honkai.
Right.
Gumanda na ba
Although
yung
the time
Honkai?
frame seems to
Di ba hindi
broaden
naman
much,
ganito
no
na
other
open world
details
siya?
that we've
Parang
learned
ano
seem
lang
to
siya?
link the two
Parang
events together.
Taken.
Amenoma
O kaya
Yuya
Mortal
lacks
Kombat
a
na
key distinguishing
battle na
feature
battle
of
lang,
the
di ba?
attacker. Namely, that he is principally a
Also,
practitioner of the
recommend
blade
ko
testing
kunin mo si
techniques of
Zhongli.
Amenoma art,
Nag-try ako kahapon.
not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Kaso minalas tayo.
We thought we could get two birds
We
with
didn't
one
get
stone
Zhongli,
here,
only
but at this
4-star
rate,
weapon.
it's starting to
And
look like a
4-star
wild chase.
character, yes? Character.
Let's keep going.
Zhongli, di ba
Since
natin
we've come
nakuha?
this far,
Ubos na yung
if
premo
we
natin.
can solve the case,
Tatlo yung
both Mr.
remaining. So
Amenoma
we need
and
to
Mrs.
grind for the
Nagato
pito,
will be
yung
able to
mga
get some
character nga
closure.
lang.
Okay.
Maganda yung
But
Honkai,
where
yung
should
mga
we go
character.
now?
Yep, parang collectibles na, di
Let's
ba?
head out of the city and check
Collectibles
out the
yung sa
warehouse.
Honkai.
There's still a chance we may
Pero maganda
be able to
i-stream
find
siya.
some shreds
Try
of
nyo lang
evidence.
i-stream. Hindi ko pa na, dati parang one time na ako naglaro na Honkai. Parang battle-battle lang siya eh. Parang Tekken. Or Mortal Kombat. Tapos, yun, namigsit lang ako agad. Hindi ko na pinagpatuloy. Kasi hindi siya katulad dito na open world. May gagrind ka madami yung mga quest.
There's no
Oh,
need to
nakakalito?
exchange pleasantries.
Nakakalito.
It's rather pathetic. The wind rises.
Oops. Okay, this is it.
Wait,
We might cut for
I
the
hear
aggressor.
something ominous in the wind.
What? You hear something?
This must be another one of those sounds that only
Isa lang
you
yung
can
artifact.
hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing
Isa lang yung
down that
artifact
vision
nila?
thief at
Ah,
Beidou's
hindi sila
tournament. So,
Hindi sila parang build. Hindi siya magbi-build. Either tank, more crit, just like in Shin. Ayun lang. Isa lang yung artifact nila.
Now I'm
So
picking
it
up a
is
strong
more
scent
on
in addition to the sound.
your skill
It's right around here
to
somewhere.
evade attacks. And then, strategize your attacks.
there's nothing here.
It's gone now.
Hello, Clay.
But I can
Why
still
you
sense
bring
the
2
direction it
DPS
left
in
in.
one party?
It felt
I have not
very
yet
much like that
properly set
ancient
up my team.
presence in Inazuma,
You mean Razor,
the
right?
remnants of the Tatarigami.
I don't have any second. I mean third and fourth character yet. Bennett. My Bennett is just level 1. And
Indeed.
I'm
But
planning
this
to get Zhongli.
unexpected
So
spring
for
of
now,
inauspicious energy
this is
may
just my
prove to be of
temporary
benefit
team
to our
setup.
investigation. We should remain vigilant.
So,
and
not yet
approach
fully build. My Wanderer and Farazan is not yet fully level up.
So it's an underground warehouse.
So that's why
The force is
Razor is on
definitely
my
coming
team
from down below. The
temporarily.
source of the Tatarigami
And also
energy
for
has long
mining.
since left this place. But the residue it left behind
Yeah, you
still
already
hasn't
have Wanderer.
dissipated
Yep.
completely.
I'm planning to
Judging from the
make my Wanderer
concentration,
a main
I
character.
would have to conclude
Support
that the
Farazan
Tatarigami source
or
resided
either
here for a
the
very
third one or
long
fourth
time.
one, either
Mrs.
Zhongli,
Nagato
Bennett,
said her husband
and
used
there
to
are
hang
some
around the
other
warehouse by
characters
himself a lot.
that is also good.
It could well be that
For
he was already
Wanderer.
under the influence of Tatarigami energy at
That's
that
what if
time.
the other DPS die and the food is not Available, still not available. Ah, I see. Don't you ready? Okay.
From what
Don't
I've been
want to
told,
pay
Tatarigami
taxes,
does
just
not
hold
turn
a
all
with
upon whom
Zhongli.
it preys into
Sana
violent
ganon yung
monsters, but
reality.
most will develop a stubborn
Big
streak
brain mo.
upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Their interests become fanatical obsessions.
Yeah.
Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin
Because
with.
without
The
Wanderer, we're
influence of
doomed.
Tatarigami could
So that's
explain why
why
he became
I
an
build.
obsessive hoarder,
I think I mid build
amassing more and more
my
possessions, even as
Razor,
he put himself in grave
also
debt.
Shangling mid
So what
build,
should we do now?
just in case
Go down and take
that
a
my
look?
Wanderer
Step back.
die.
I'll open the door and take a look
Also
inside.
Razor, Kaya. Yeah, that's what. Different element, so that I will be able to
If we don't
fight
open this door, we
against
can move no closer to the truth.
bosses with different
You
element.
needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
I think my Traveler is not yet fully maxed out, as well as the artifacts. Oh no, they got something, the item that is hidden.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything.
So
looks
Clay,
like the
are
fire
you
caused a
a Honkai
cave-in,
player or a
reducing the
Genshin
entire
player?
warehouse to rubble.
The moment of truth.
That was too scary. Paimon was so sure that the warehouse boogeyman was about to jump out at us.
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami energy source left this
Tatarigami.
place. Two ordinary
Wait, how
humans
much character did you have?
entangled with the Tatarigami.
Me? Me or
I
Mori?
fear much misfortune has already
I
befallen
have plenty
them.
of characters now.
Yes,
I think
let's
I
go.
played from
If nothing
July.
else, it's vital that we
mean,
find out where this Tatarigami energy
June,
is
July, I
coming
guess.
from.
June, July, August,
Quiet your
September.
mind
It's 4
and
months
focus on what you
gameplay.
sense around you.
Ng play
Perhaps you
Honkai
too
Star Rails.
will perceive its ominous presence in the wind.
Mabilis magtaas ng AR sa Honkai. Already AR 40, 40. Already AR 50 instantly after the Ascension quest. Instant 50. And currently I have I think I can cut on this. It's just my few characters. I already have 3 using. I just unlocked it 2 days ago, I guess. We have Lynette, new character with Lieni, but only Lynette. I got Lynette. And also, I think yesterday one of my friends suggested to use Yao Yao also. Yao Yao, Rosaria, they're good sets. Ay, Yao Yao. I think it's Ayu, right? I think it's Ayu. Cole. We don't have any Sakros. So our main is Wanderer, already level 90. I didn't max out yet. Just we can still grind the level. Other characters, mid-level for Xiangling, Kaya, and then Razor. Different element so that we can use them in boss fights. And I don't have a good artifact setup with Wanderer. Animo damage. And then our weapon is just Mappa Mari. We don't have any good weapon sets or weapon or catalyst. Prototype Amber and Mappa Mari. So we're still grinding, guys. So once, oops, oh no, I just cancel it. Why did I cancel it? I think that is, yeah, it is.
Relax.
There's something dark in here. Oh, we are searching for something. Follow the scent and look for clues. And this is the dark color. My Farazan is also
We'll see about that.
not yet good enough. But the weapon, I guess I have the appropriate weapon for Farazan. Because I have the, I think, Warbow. I think. Pavonius Warbow with energy recharge. So it takes, I think, 2 rotation to be able to make a burst. So it is not yet maxed out. And also the weapon. Yep, it's level, gonna check it out. I need this of Ayuda turquoise, and this one I can still grind that. Also this one, I think it is not enough light guiding tetrahedron. Artifacts, not yet good. I think I'm gonna grind this, but this is the recommend artifacts by the community. An animal, but we need, I think that is energy recharge, not this main stat attack. This one, just like this one, but this artifacts, it is not the appropriate one for Farazan, but I only get the energy recharge. Constellation, we have C1. Before the end of the previous banner, we managed to get the C1, the duplicate of Farazan.
From this point, the trail appears to split into two.
Thank you,
The main
Mori.
source of the
I see,
Tatarigami
because
energy continued
his
on into
UID
the
not for
distance,
new player,
but a
82.
small portion
UID
remained
is old
here
player.
and seems to be dissipating
It is old.
slowly.
My UID, I played the first time way back 2019, I guess, but I stopped for, I just played the game. I think I just finished the Liyue Archon Quest without proceed with the Inazuma. And then I unlocked plenty of characters such as plenty of characters. Too many characters. I forgot their name. And I reset the account. I think this is the second rerun. That's why I lock plenty of characters. Hello, Nanami's here. Victoria, hello. Let us meet once again. So that means if 82 UID, you're old player. So just started the Genshin Impact rerun this 2023, I guess 4 months ago, 3 months ago.
Quite possibly. Let's
I
search
think
the area.
Tenacity or Obelisk will be okay for Farazan. Yep, thank you. I think they highly recommend the Obelisk. I think Obelisk for damage, right? Obelisk. So I got Obelisk. Noblisk, I mean. Oblige. For burst. Yep, for burst. And they also recommend this. I think this is the second one they recommend. But this is the first one they recommend. If we check the fourth swirl. No. This one, using an elemental burst increase all. Yep. We need 4 piece set. We'll have a 20% damage for 12 seconds. Yes. I'm gonna grind on this later on, but for now, of course, we are waiting to unlock Zhongli, and then we are collecting the ascension materials for Farazan and for Wanderer weapon and artifacts.
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls!
Where are they?
They're acting really strangely.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
Let's go.
Too late for an act of right hand. It's
Behold!
Okay, we're done. Yeah, no bliss. But if you have C6 Farazan, Tenacity will be good too. My present uses 4 set
By the
Tenacity.
looks of it,
Nice.
a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. The ink is
You
bone dry.
spend
It must have been
money
written
for
quite some
C6
time
Farazan.
ago.
It's a long way,
Well,
right?
let's take a look.
I only got C1, luckily, from the previous banner. I'm Nagato. I was wounded by Aminuma Yuya. He took my most precious blade. I chased him, but could not catch him. I lay down here to rest on account of my exhaustion. I thought that I might croak right here. My stomach kept on bleeding, but it seems that some strange power has sustained me. Oh, about a blade. Cursed blade, probably.
According to this
I
letter,
think
a
Xiangling,
conflict arose because
it will be
Aminoma Yuya
flying to
wanted to
when
seize a
Wonder
blade
fly.
belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse
It will
and
be
wounded
flying
Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr.
Wonder
Nagato kept
fly.
chase as long as he could, eventually
What do you
stopping
mean?
here
Switching?
to write this letter when his strength gave
I think
out.
I cannot
So,
switch when
where
Wonder
is
is
he?
airborne.
He was not only mortally
You mean
wounded, but
the
also under the heavy influence of
bear
Tatarigami.
skill 2?
Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters.
Ah,
and
you
I'm
mean the
afraid
burst?
He may no longer be with us. Whatever traces there may have
I
been of his
don't
fate
even
beyond
use
after this
Farazan.
point, they've
Some of the
since been
streamers,
disturbed by the hilly
they said
chills.
that if
There's
if
nothing more for us to find
Farazan
here.
is not C6, they don't recommend Farazan. But if you have C6 Farazan, it is highly recommended for the support
Yes.
of
Right now,
Wonder.
we need to uncover some more important truths. If Aminoma Yuya is
When
attacking
I
other people
pull
indiscriminately,
Kokomi last
then the
banner.
longer we take to
Wow.
find
So
him,
6
the more people
duplicates of
risk meeting the
Farazan.
same tragic end.
Nice.
Right.
Kokumi.
So let's get moving.
Yeah, the burst. Thank you.
I wouldn't be surprised if he too fell prey to the influence
But
of the Tatarigami.
when I'm using the burst
For a
of
practitioner
Kaya,
of the martial arts,
uh,
the easiest desire
the
to
burst,
inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill.
carries when you are
All the
airborne,
clues that at
while
first seemed disparate
for
and
Xiangling,
disconnected,
the burst
it seems
skill
that now we
remain
know the
on the
thread that runs
ground,
between them.
while
I have
Kaya,
a hypothesis
it will follow
that,
Wanderer
if it's correct,
when you are
not only
using the
explains
Kaya's
the
burst.
series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Wait, you figured it out? So these two cases
So,
are connected after
I
all?
think I started
I
testing
believe so.
Farazan
But
yesterday,
it's something of an outlandish
and
idea.
I
I
find
will
it.
only be able to
I
confirm
don't
my
feel
suspicions once we've met him in
the
person.
effect.
On with the search.
So I'm
We must
gonna
stay
still
vigilant.
grind on setting
At
up
any
its
point now, we
artifacts,
may
and
find
I'll see it
ourselves in
soon.
danger.
People following the sand. Okay, we're going to fly, I guess. Okay. Bam, bam. So how did the samurai manage to get in here when he is wounded? When his stomach is bleeding? Are you Scaramane?
He seems to have
Yes,
stayed here for a long
Scaramane,
time.
and yet
Why here?
it is not
Is there
yet
anything special
ready.
about this place?
I'm not
So
sure.
I didn't match.
But on closer
Didn't match with
examination, I
Wonder.
sense that
Yep,
the aura
Kaya
may have
didn't match
lingered
with
here
Wonder.
at several
Unless
different points in time.
you're not going to use the airborne.
Show yourself.
So
It's
if
no
you're
use hiding
using
anymore.
airborne, it increases the attack of Wanderer. But if not, then it will be combo with
Kaedehara
Kaya.
Kazuha,
So low damage.
it's you.
It's a
at
low
last.
damage.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before. What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Cursed,
Indeed,
as I
there
said,
should be no
it
enmity
is a
between us.
cursed sword.
If it is Amenome Yuya that stands before us.
Amino.
But what if instead of facing Amenome Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade
Yep,
in
it is
his
a curd.
hand?
As you can see, there's an eye in here. Probably
Now that
it
you
is cursed.
mention it, it is giving off a strange light.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa! Surely you don't mean... Are you serious?
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years,
Also,
affecting his
Razor
state
is
of
not
mind,
the
and more recently using the
effective
sale as a
with
means to
Wonder and
affect,
Parazan.
or rather,
I
as
tried
a
it,
means
just
to
a
occupy
separate DPS.
Amenome Yuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already
They also
deduced the
suggest
truth
Bennett,
of the matter.
so it's either Bennett,
Many years
Zhongli.
ago, I
They
was
also
forged by a
recommended
famed
the
bladesmith of the
Endro character. I
Ishin
think that is
tradition.
Ayu.
I was his
Ah,
pride
this
and joy.
quest. I remember
In
this
me,
one.
he
Yeah,
placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant of the Kaidehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the
Thank you,
end,
Christian
all he could do
Zerapi
was to
in our
flee the
Facebook
nation by sea
for
on a
liking
ship
our
bound for
stream. Thanks so much.
Snezhnaya. He was a
Zaraspe,
bladesmith of
yeah,
great
Christian
renown,
Zaraspe.
a master of his craft.
Thanks so much.
There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith. And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me.
Are you
He not
pulling on
only
Zhongli's
bestowed upon
banner?
me the
Yes.
greatest of strength,
I pulled
but also
yesterday
endowed me
and
with a
we are
consciousness
very
of my
unlucky.
own.
I think that is 3
In her
times pulled.
conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost
Yep.
not only the single
You only
most
got
perfect blade in the entire
The
world,
sub
but
characters
also
and also
an
4-star
irreplaceable
weapon.
achievement in the
There's
art
no
of
legendary
blade
weapon
forging.
and characters.
So,
Probably next week
swords?
when I
become
collect plenty of
conscious?
Primo Gems, we might be able to,
Control
hopefully,
people?
that the banner is
The
not
people
yet
of the time in which I
expired
was born never
or it will be
believed I had
changed.
that kind
But
of power.
yep,
They saw me as
we
a
are
mere blade, a
grinding to get
sharp
Primo
and
Gems for
well-crafted
Zhongli
one, but in
so
all
that our
other
Wanderer will
respects,
have
an
a
ordinary weapon.
defense, a good
But
defense,
that gave me the
a
opportunity
barrier,
to take
a
action.
shield.
After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the
What?
minds of countless hosts along the
Oh,
way,
I see.
each bringing me one
Christ
step
Ishin
closer
Blade.
to my ancestral home. I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
Oh no, it lights up.
So Amenome Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission. When they got tired or injured or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
You're awful.
You're awful.
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Amenome Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenome Yuya's body, I have found you. And by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun.
Raiden Shogun.
Kaidehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come. Now, give your body over to me!
Oh no, so we have a free... What? Airborne?
Submit
Oh,
to me!
so that's the skill. 4K, yeah?
Gears of the
Join
sword.
me and sever that divine life.
Unsightly
And
insects.
then, of course, we're gonna use
Rewrite history!
4K damage.
Wind strike.
6K. Sheesh. I don't know the burst. Oops. We're gonna swim on this.
Dare to mess with me?
Okay. Let's him burn.
Me!
Ouchie.
The wind rises.
Amenome Yuya. Re-emergent attack.
Submit to me!
Okay, let's check.
As one with wind and cloud.
Bam! Ah, the wall hit. Okay. Yay, we have a
Stand in
trial.
my way, or I will strike you down too.
Your bluff's fooling no one. You've lost.
Lost. I can never lose. It is this body
Lost.
that has reached its limit, nothing more. Even if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will.
Okay, smash into
The end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger. And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure. By any means necessary, and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny!
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art, but from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
Really? You can tell all that just from his moves?
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings. Since the blade is currently possessing Aminoma Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition.
I believe I am.
You believe I am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin Art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface. In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner, now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Aminoma Yuya and make your escape.
And what of it?
Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong it threatens to overwhelm you. You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear. Each step you have taken has come at a great cost. I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life. Even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired? Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
Silence, you blabbering fool! I must achieve my goal. This was his life's dream, and the very purpose for which I was brought into being. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly. But you also underestimate my resolve.
And you should face reality.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality. It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaidahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you. Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Amenoma Yuya from your control.
I accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is the only way to save Amenoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the Blade's puppet. The Cursed Blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor. The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Amenoma Yuya fell prey to it. Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I should be able to put up some resistance for a while.
But even so...
Even if things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both here with me. We have a chance here to save an innocent victim. I am willing to accept the risks entailed.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance.
Woeful
I agreed to
ignorance.
this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
Oh no.
Kazuha?
I'm okay. I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected. I will. Thank you.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute. Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since the Takatsukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever
We're going to eliminate some Ronin.
All right. Please lead the way.
What about Amenoma Yuya? What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
Okay, here we go. We're going to eliminate some Ronin. Ronin. Okay, that's quite far. I'm going to Mount Yugu. Okay, Kamisato Estate. Kamisato Estate. And going to...
Swan Fury.
Okay, here we go.
Behold. The wind rises.
Occupied hold. Level 82, what? It's level 82. I think I got... Oh, yep. Paradise level 59. We're running out of Bayuda Tarkais. We need to grind that. Oh, only Kaidara Kazuha. Where's the sword? Oh, sheesh, that's cool. As you can see with the blade.
Into the wind.
Oh.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Where's the pyro?
Let's get down to business.
So we need to group themselves.
Clouds high. The birds
Ah.
The wind knows me.
Sheesh, that was quite strong,
How
guys.
are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he is instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going.
Okay, that was cool, guys. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oops. Exquisite chest. Pahiga-higa na lang yung mga rune na to.
One with nature.
Grabe yung damage, oh. Almost 1,000. Okay, let's group them.
As one with wind and cloud.
Oh, sulit si Kazuha, no? Hopefully soon we can get Kazuha. Sheesh.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade.
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield.
Oh no.
He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
Oh no.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Oh, it's about to break. Ah, no, it's just a design. Okay, let's go. 26,000? What? Can I check? Can I check? Can I check? Ah, okay. I cannot check the status of Kaidehara Kazuha. 26,000. Level 82.
The wind knows me.
Stay yung backing technique niya.
Into the wind. Time to go. The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Solid, solid. Special effects of Kazuha.
Are you
Oh, no.
okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
Oh no.
True form? What are you talking about?
What the?
Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy. I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Oh no.
What's that supposed to mean?
Here they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from? Yup, we can help this time.
Don't worry, I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
Oh really? Oh, okay. Only Kazuha
What a
guys.
lucky day! Into the wind!
Okay, we're cornered. You're the only one guy. Oh, you're only one left.
The wind knows me. Clouds high.
Here we go.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me
Oh
for
no,
who
wala
I
na siya
really
guys.
am.
The aura.
No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Oh no.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
What?
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power: skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
Is he going to attack us?
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed. his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Yep.
Indeed.
Indeed.
While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions.
I see.
He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were warped by the Tatarigami,
Cursed blade.
slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Oh,
it is
yes,
too
it
late.
But
Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Let's hear
I'm
it.
Jay, am I late? Hello, Octo. Already started
Thank you
the story quest.
When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally
I think
ill.
I'm around an
He told
hour.
me
An hour
that he had
and
wanted
30
me to
24
have the
minutes.
grandest opening
stream.
battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of
Transgression.
transgressions. You
I'm just
are
playing
a
the
fine
story
warrior.
quest for
I would like to request your hand in
Kaidehara
battle
Kazuha.
and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you. You must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
When he regains consciousness, the party explains.
I see. He used my body to inflict harm on others. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor.
Semblance of honor.
If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryo Commission.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention?
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
Okay, we're done. Yay! Challenge complete. Oh, it's about to rain, guys. There's a thunder. So, hello, Octo. How are you? Okay. Now, I think we're about to finish that quest, but it's almost an hour 30 minutes for this story quest. Sheesh! For just a story quest. So if I proceed for another story quest, it's gonna be an hour and 30 minutes, I guess. So it's, I think this is the finale of this story quest.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash.
Crux Clash.
Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything. Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to
There's
feel
a Hilichurl
a
there.
bit sorry for him. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaidehara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenoma Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is
Honor.
my honor also.
Here we go, the fight, the intense fight. Where are you going?
One with nature.
Oops. Nice.
The wind knows me.
Oh, you can block the attack.
Into the
Okay.
wind. Falling leaves adorn my night.
Nice, so far we don't have any damage.
One with nature.
We're done. Not really good.
Thank you.
What
for
about
your
you?
spirits.
Why? What happened?
Although
Are you
he
sick?
appears battered and broken. In your hands, it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance.
I'm just a little
His
too
sense of
tired,
savage
and
cruelty
yet
has
I
completely faded
early
away.
live stream today.
But that same sense
Maybe
of
later on.
determination remains strong.
Maybe I'm really
You also
tired.
fought well.
It was
I'm sure he
sleepy.
relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness. Nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaidehara Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
I'm not sure,
Reforge,
but
probably.
I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Okay. Cursed blade. So it's about to end, guys. Amenoma smithy. I guess I'm gonna fly around here. Yes, currently sick. I see. So hope you're gonna recover. Sleep well or sleep early. Stay dehydrated. Hydrated. I mean, stay hydrated. Eat plenty of foods. Sleep in a appropriate time.
It's Yuya!
Get
You
well
have
soon.
returned!
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
You tell Amenoma Togo about the
A prized Ishin blade. Turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging
In the
philosophy,
realm of
this was
possibility.
indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really? Is he okay?
Yes,
Badly
badly
wounded,
wounded,
but he will live.
but
Oh,
he
nice,
will
nice.
live.
I thought he was dead.
And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
Guess there's nothing we can say to change
Thanks,
your mind,
man.
huh?
I'm enjoying your stream. No, thank you for watching my stream.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy.
I will explain my reasons
But I hope
later.
you
Okay,
can rest
I am ready.
early
Let us begin.
so that you will be recover fast.
Stay true to your promise.
Ayan na guys, nakita niya. Oh, nice.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable.
PC.
But if I
Cutscene.
abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything. You mean
Yes, the cost is my entire consciousness.
Oh no. So he's gonna sacrifice his consciousness. And then gonna reforge the sword.
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies.
Hammer. Ching.
Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to
So he's
come.
gonna sacrifice his
Even
consciousness
if I
to become
am
a
not
sword.
to prove its might to the Shogun,
To
as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish.
consciousness
Thank you,
gone.
son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all, and shame to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind.
Man.
Kagutsume
Wow.
Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
rest in peace?
His consciousness is gone, so... Wow! What a nice sword!
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin.
Kagotsurubi Ishin.
It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions,
Hmm?
and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really, really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me, just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Wait, shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation, and it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
Is it the thing we need to know now is he really accept the offer or not? Let's see the result, the end result of the story quest. Probably he's gonna take it or not. Let's see.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art.
Oh,
And so
he's
it
gonna
looks
accept
like
the
I will
offer.
likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
It's not.
I see.
It's not going to
I
accept the
understand.
offer.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Oh, I see.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now. As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Jeez. And we're done with the story quest alpha. Yay! Is there any reward there? Oh, nice! We get the sword, but we didn't get the Kazuha. Kagotsurubi Ishin. Yay! It is luck. Okay, it's a 4-star. Wow! Yes! We get the sword, guys. It looks good, guys. It's currently maxed out, so you don't need to get the duplicates and refine it. Normal church punching. A-wing gale. AOE damage because so. It's really good, guys. She's a sword. Yay! It looks good, guys. It looks good. This famed blade was born in a nation to the far north, but in the name of Ishin, it was stained with many dark deeds on its homebound journey. So yung iba, HP. Claymore HP pala to. Base attack. Ito attack and base attack. Oh, nice. Energy recharge. This one, the same. 9%. Oh, the same. But different in the effect. Energy recharge. So we're done with our quest. Yeah. What is this? Is there any? Yep. I think there is an update. So what is the issue? Charge attack. Oh, it's already 4.1, guys. I didn't adjust the version. Oh, no. It's gonna fix the issues, known issues, and gonna release the version 4.1 soon. There's an issue with Linus elemental burst icon and fireworks ignited. This issue is scheduled to be fixed in 4.1. Okay, I see it. So this is the adjustment. So this is the 4.1 update. Soon it's gonna be 4.1. So I think we're gonna check the quests. Story quests. Where is it? I think this is it. Let's check. We are done. We are done. There's no other I can unlock other ones. So what's the time? It's 8:46, 9:10. So I think if we are going to do the story quest, which is 1 hour 30 minutes, I think we are gonna exceed our time limit. We're gonna end our live stream in. We have an hour, I guess. So I cannot proceed to the another story quest. Probably I'm gonna grind for our story quest. I guess tomorrow if we have time. If we're not tired tomorrow. So for now we have 108 reason. So we're going to burn that out. I think wait just a moment. Let's check our character build. It's already maxed out. Okay. It's already maxed out. Weapon. I don't think. Let's try to check if we can ascend him. It's not enough. I don't think we need to present. And maxed out. I already maxed out. I need to level her up. Oh, nice. Excuse me. Right, I guess what is important is to get this high. We have an appropriate weapon, I guess. For weapon. Wait. Can we ascend? It's not enough. It's gonna be tomorrow. Or wind guards. Okay. Wednesday. It's yesterday. Today is Thursday, so I cannot get this probably Saturday and Sunday. We're gonna grind this Dandelion Gladiator. Artifacts. Okay. Oh, it's kinda blurry. Why my live stream is kinda blurry, guys? I'm gonna check it just a moment. Okay, it's good to go. Okay.
There's no such thing as
So
pure
what
freedom
are
in
we
this
gonna
world.
do now?
Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Artifacts, I guess. We're gonna grind getting the artifacts for Farazan. For Wanderer, I mean. So we're gonna get the Desert Pavilion with this one. Desert Pavilion. So I'm gonna change this. I hope I get the, not the physical, either elemental crit. So we're gonna grind
You think
our artifacts now. Excuse me. I think that is around here. Is it? I think it's not a desert pavilion. Okay. Desert pavilion flower. Is it two? It's just one. Wait, did I forget? I think there is another ruin. Domain. I think this is the other one, right? No. I think this is the other one. No. Maybe this one. Desert pavilion. No, hydro. Nope. That's not the other one. I guess this is the one we need to grind, guys. Desert Citadel for this one. Or no, it's not that one. Because this is the other one. Wait, did I forgot? These are the only ruins. Oh, nice. So this is the other one. First. Okay, there's the other one. So it is it really unlockable? Wait, for the flower. Let's check my character if
I've got a
he
sharp
already
tongue.
have a good artifacts. That's flower, right? Is it this? Like this? I don't think it is this. Bloom of Death. So it attack, but we don't have any crit. Good crit. Timepiece. Where's the flower one? Okay, I get it. So let's try to grind on getting the flowery one. We don't have that. So hopefully we can manage to defeat it. I don't know if we are good enough. Well, let's see.
Too slow.
You go. Let's go. I think we are ready, right? Let's try. Let's try if we got a good build in here. After crackers trigger, all parties gain animo bonus for 10 seconds. So you...
Quick,
I
follow me.
forgot the enemies around here.
Too slow.
Of course, we're gonna equip. Excuse me. Itchy nose. I don't have any recovery. Recovery food. Okay, activate our attack and defense. Where's our defense?
We'll see about that.
Oh no, kinda hurt.
How amusing.
Truth repeats its course.
Huh? It was countered, guys. What?
Swan, that's far enough. Search for it.
You're toast.
think we need to...
Falling. It's
Okay, we need to exit. We cannot fight for level 90. I guess level 80. I think 11. I mean, you can... But it is okay. Are you okay? I thought you were sick. I cannot grind for the domain. I need to be level 90. Farazan is not yet fully maxed out. I guess I'm gonna grind for the artifacts of... Wait just a moment. So we're not that strong enough, guys. I'm gonna heal up first. Here it is. I thought you were sick. I think you need to rest. It's okay. I'm gonna try the other other things. I guess. I guess I'm gonna go with level 80. This I think they have the same reward, only with the experience. Only more. The difference is only more. The same rewards. Yep, the same rewards. Only the difference in level and more. So we're not. I think it's not ready for Farazan. So I guess I'm gonna use Aya for now.
Oh, I'm looking forward
So
to
we have a
this.
good level and defense, I guess. So let's try for this one. Okay, level 8. I think I managed to get some artifacts before. So level 79 and 80, I guess we're ready for this.
This map will be frozen in time. Free. The wind rises.
Okay, I see it. So from the previous one, level 90, all the opponents are some kind of different. Ouch.
Dodge this. Swarm Fury. You're dead. That's far enough.
Okay.
Boba, get them!
Cool it. Behold. You dare to gaze upon me?
You can manage this opponents only for the level 90. It's kinda difficult to defeat them. So these are the remaining 3. What? So this is the problem without Zhongli.
How amusing.
They are easily get interrupted.
Boba, get them!
Swarm Fury. You're dead.
Interrupted again. Nice. Yay.
Quit following me.
Let's go. Okay. I guess I'm gonna craft for regeneration. So we will have a boost times 2. Let's see. Why? It's just an epic, not the legendary. After use Razor E, use Zhongli ult. Oh, okay. Zhongli is good to 4 DPS. I see. So I'm gonna use Razor E, that is to able to electro, and then wait, ult or burst of Zhongling. I see. Okay. Attack. Okay, it's a good set, but it's an epic. I need legendary. HP, not good. What great trade? Okay. I'm gonna leave the main first for now. Already ascend, so there's no legendary reward. Legendary artifact, I mean. So gonna craft another. Excuse me. I'm gonna craft. I think this is the area. We can craft it right here. Yep, there's a crafting table there. Condensed resin. So first, razors E, and then Xiangling Alt. Okay, okay. Hey, thank you, thank you. Gonna try that.
The wind rises.
Is it below us? Probably below us. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, can have the first. Do you have any Bayuda? Only one. Okay, we only have one. Excuse me. So let's try again. Let's try again. I'm gonna heal up first and then proceed to the eyes of the sand. It's your nose. Heal. Okay, we're good. And let's try again. Hopefully we get a legendary artifacts. Please. Please give me legendary artifacts. They give an epic. I think there's a bug, right? Because it should be like this. But assets include. Okay, so from this one, it's gonna be random. All the 5. I see. Here we go. So Farzan is not yet ready. Level 50, 60. She's easily get and out of HP.
Squall and fury.
So it should be Razor E and then Zhongli all burst. Okay, I'm gonna try that once we unlock Zhongli burst.
Quit following. The wind rises. That's far enough.
Interrupted ka naman.
Too slow.
Here we go.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze. The wind rises.
As you can see right there, Monster Airborne, Nikaya's burst won't hit the opponents below. Interrupted again. Here it is. I'm gonna try it. Razors, E, and then Shangli's first. Oops, we're interrupted, guys.
Squall and fury.
Here we go. And the last one.
Cool it. Behold.
Let's see if we manage to get it.
Too slow.
So wish me luck, guys. We have 2 remaining. Before we end our stream, it's already 9:30. Okay, it's 8:48. Almost 9 p.m. Please, legendary. Yes. But I think. Wow. Now for Xiangling. For Xiangling. Pyro damage. It's not for our equipping character blooms, hyper bloom, Borgian reaction damage. Pyro damage for Xiangling. Energy recharge, crit rate. Okay, that's good stat for her. If you want to use her burst. Desert Citadel, where's that? Okay. So this the flower of Paradise Lost. Okay, I see. I thought we got the thing. Physical damage. Oh man, physical damage. It's not good main stat. Okay, we have one more. We have one more. Let's go. And before we end our stream, that's one more. Let's see. Wish me luck, guys. Hopefully we will get it this time. Oops. We're done with. Okay.
Quick, the wind rises.
Let's go. Parararam, pararam, parararam, pararam, parararam.
Dodge this.
Bros. There we go.
Don't get frostbite.
Nice and spicy.
So that's why we're gonna use our second DPS for Razor. So Kaya's not effective. Ay, okay. So Kaya already ran out of the burst. Explosion.
Booba, get them! You're toast!
Go.
Bow your head. Cool it.
So let's try basic attack. We ran out of
Out of the frying pan,
stamina.
Dodge this. Too slow.
So we're done. So this is the last original race. So let's see if we get a legendary artifacts. Let's see. Wish me luck. Here we go. Please, please, a good set, please. Yes, yes. At last, a legendary. Wish me luck. Let's check it out. Ah, HP. No. No, it is HP, guys. HP. Ah. I got a legendary, but it is an HP attack. Okay. HP. HP. Wait, is it fixed? HP? Or we can have different main stat? This one different. Let's see. I'm gonna check it out. Oh no, we are unlucky with our artifacts, guys. Ah. Let's check it out. I think that is item. Artifacts. Okay, let's check it out. HP. Okay, it's a fix HP. So we are gonna depend on the main substat, like this one. Wait. Fix HP. Okay, let's see. So we need to get a Sands of Eon, which is a good. It should be substat with crit rate, attack rate, and crit damage also percent. It should be percent, like this one. For this one, attack def. This one HP. I see it now. Oh no, you can add different stats. As you can see here, with Defender Enchanting Dream, physical damage bonus. So it's not effective for our Wanderer, and yet we use it. Here, defense, for the same. So there's a probability that the other ones will have a different main stat. We'll see. Oh, physical damage bonus like this one, and wait, okay, this one attack. So there's a possibility that the main stat will be different. This one attack, HP. Oh, I see. Yep, we got it right. So from 24 attack damage, 20 HP if we choose this one. This one, 20. Oh, okay. 20 attack. But this one is HP. Okay. So, well, we're gonna grind on that tomorrow. I guess we're gonna end our stream early, guys. It's 9. Almost 9:30. It's 9:10. So, I guess we're running low of original resin. It's gonna be 17 hours to fully replenish. So I guess I'm gonna end my live stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I guess I'm gonna live stream tomorrow with story quest as well. And also probably next week I can start on doing the Sumiru Archon quest and meet Naheda soon. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my live
There's
stream.
no
Please
such
don't
thing as
forget
pure
to
freedom in this
like,
world.
share, and subscribe to our
Even the
Facebook
wind
page,
cannot blow on
YouTube
forever.
channel, and Twitch. So we also have our content in our TikTok. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.